It must be mentioned that the grimoire itself is itself supposedly possessed of its own consciousness, and that its will, like magic, is one entirely of its own. If that were true, then it would stand to reason that this will may well have carried over into its transmission into digital status. It may be that this particular quality of the book may attest to its status of urban legend amongst numerous experts. Part of the mystery being both its ease in being located by some, but its relative absence to others, thereby leading to the misapprehension by many that it does not truly exist. Proponents of its existence state that someone is actively sending links to various patrons of the internet, while researchers have spent almost a decade hunting relentlessly in obscure corners of the web for its site. This has led to a popular theory among believers that the book is in fact spamming itself to those it wishes to attract. How it chooses these individuals remains an even bigger mystery. However, each such story in itself becomes a legend, as more tales of random people finding themselves in the midst of the extraordinary are told around the world. Those who believe debate the nature of the grimoire and its influence on those with whom it is shared. Does the book offer dark temptation of unknown power, or is it in some way elevating certain chosen individuals for some mysterious reason? The abilities granted by the book are not in themselves overtly harmful, as the more powerful magics are said to be quite difficult to achieve. The spells themselves are almost universally without the implied intention to be harmful or beneficial. There has been no real indication amongst any of the tales that the book has any influence on the users to cause harm. It does not apparently twist the desired outcome of the person in order to corrupt them or circumstances therein. It is not, as many would suggest, a cursed object, as far as any who claim to have experienced it express. It must be mentioned, though, that the grimoire, like most medieval magical texts, contains numerous methods for the summoning of demons, angels, and the dead. Critics scoff at the mention of these items and cite the lack of even rumor or hearsay on the subject of these as a clear indication that it is false. However, supporters suggest the lack of a witness to these spells is due to a low probability of survival when attempting these feats. There are those few, however, who claim to have had some experience with these aspects of the term. Angels and demons are said to manifest as shifting impermanent forms of energy that communicate various ideals with its hidden purpose. It has been noted that in fact there seems little difference between these two initially. The angels are not described as being overtly protective any more than the demons seem hostile. Both are reported to be somewhat similar, by the difference being an evolution of their presence. Much like many facets of the book's phenomena displayed, their nature is based more on either the angels' influence towards creating order and the demons towards chaos. The outcome not being one of good or ill at all, so much so that one may not know the difference of dealing with one or the other until long after their energy has been expressed. But what can they give you? What fruit will this summoning bear? There are almost no existing stories.